welcome to this 30-day strength plan with Pretty Gritty. I'm Emma.
Hi, I'm Katie.
And today is day 16 and we are going to work our core. So we have moved on in week 3 to doing the exercises for 40 seconds. So there are 5 different movements. We're going to do each of those twice and we'll do each one for 40 seconds with 10 seconds recovery. The core movements that we're going to do are a plank on your left side. So you're going to come down onto your mat, resting on your forearm and trying to create a straight line from your shoulder all the way down to your heels. So tuck your tailbone under to avoid sticking your bum out and then lift your hips off the floor, push that top hip up towards the ceiling and try and hold it for the 40 seconds. We're then going to switch over and do exactly the same on the other side. We're then going to lay down on our backs on the mat and do windshield wiper legs. So for that, you're just going to stick your legs straight up in the air and then like a pendulum motion, you're going to try and keep your legs together and just moving them side to side with control and then making sure you're engaging your core so that it's that's doing all the work to pull your legs back up to the middle. Okay, then we're going to do a Superwoman. You're going to roll over onto your front and you're going to lay down and you're going to lift your the top half of your body, your chest and your arms, as well as your legs off the mat. Hold it for a few seconds and rest back down. Now there is a temptation with that one to hold your breath. Don't hold your breath, we don't want any purple faces, so keep breathing. And if you find it's putting too much strain on your lower back, then leave your legs on the floor and just lift the top half of your body off the floor instead. That's absolutely fine. And then we're finishing off, the last core movement is scissor legs. So for that one, lay on your back, legs are in the air, and you're doing this action this time with your legs. Harder the lower you are to the ground, easier the higher up in the air you lift your legs. So it's fine to kind of move them up and down. You can switch it up, do what you like. Okay, so we're going to start the timer as we move and do these core exercises. So the first one is a side plank. You're going down on your mat. Create that nice straight line all the way from your shoulder to your heels and really try and push your hips up. The higher you push your hips, the more you'll feel it working on this underside of your abdominals into your obliques. And just tuck your tailbone under because unbeknown to you, your bottom may well be stuck out at the back. If you've got a friend or a partner that's doing this, you just say, can you just check if I'm sticking my bum out at the back? I can't see you.
Oh, cool.
Well done. That's it. So switch sides. Put them up now on the mat. Where's that going from? Okay.
If you want the bigger base at the bottom, you do it like this.
Yeah.
That is a bit hard.
And if it's too difficult resting on your feet, you just need to come down onto your knees and then push up from there. That's a 3/4 side plank. Or do a full one, but then take a little rest part way through and come up again. That's absolutely fine. Keep pushing those hips up. Keep breathing. Must be nearly there. Oh, 40 seconds feels a long time, doesn't it?
Yeah. Please.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so you're laying down now on your back. So you're going to lift your legs up in the air. And then just gently use your, which way we're going that way? Use your arms just for stability, but try not to make your arms press into the ground really hard. That means they're then taking quite a lot of the workload. And really it's your abs that you want to be making pull your legs back up to the centre. You won't believe why I just really got cramp in the back of my arm. Yeah! So I'm obviously pushing too hard with my arms. I need to relax my arms.
Pop them on your chest.
Oh, I don't think I can.
I'll be using my elbow.
Okay. Right, Superwoman. So you're going to roll over, lay on your tummy, and remember if it's too much for your back, leave your feet on the floor and just lift your upper body. But if not, you're going to squeeze everything up off the floor, hold it for a few seconds, and then rest down and repeat.
Superwoman. We should do the hands.
Yeah.
What's that, Superman?
Well, it's not in this.
She a bit more.
There wasn't a Superwoman, was there?
Yeah.
No, she was Wonder Woman. I don't think
There was a Superwoman.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember her. I thought I'd invented it.
You put a bowl of marble paper right in it.
What do you mean you don't know about Superwoman? Okay, scissor legs. So roll onto your back. And remember, it's harder the lower they are to the ground. So down here will be much more difficult than if you've got your legs up here. So you can just move them up and down if you like, or if you want to work really hard, keep them down at the bottom. Just make sure you're squeezing your abs. That'll just help protect your lower back and keep your abdominals engaged. If you want to hum some Michael Flatley music,
You can do that.
we're done. Right, second rotation of core exercises. So back to the beginning, onto our plank. So either a full one or resting on your knees, you choose. And just push those hips right up to the ceiling. Don't hold your breath, but just keep everything switched on and engaged. We're nearly there. See if you can hold it for the last few seconds. Brilliant. Swizzle round. Other side. Get yourself set in a nice straight line before you push up. Make sure that tailbone's tucked under. Pushing up with your hips. Hold it if you can. You're doing wonderfully. I know.
My internal timer is telling me it's nearly time.
Oh, it's time! Oh. Okay, windshield wipers. So on your back, lift your legs. Just lowering them to the ground. Either side. Brilliant stuff. There. Woo. Okay, we're going on to our front for that Superwoman now. Remember not to hold your breath. Just to lift everything, squeeze it all up, hold it for a few seconds, and then rest down and repeat. You're not holding your breath, are you, Kelly?
I think it
Whew. Well done. Final exercise is those scissor legs. So back onto your back. Whew. And then just make sure you've locked everything really nice and firm in your abs so that you're not going to hurt your lower back. And then just crisscrossing those legs. Nearly there. Fantastic. Oh, tell you, abs of steel we're going to have. Fantastic. Well done. We'll see you again next time. Bye.